Now, welcome back to One Run HQ, everyone. We are way past halfway and we still have a little bit of energy still in the tank. We've got people from Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, and Chile all running at this precise moment. That is 4 of the 195 different countries that have people taking part in One Run Global. Super amazing, super proud. And this is Human Rights Day. This is all about raising a whole load of money for absolutely brilliant charities. And we've got Sahara Lake here from DoSomething. She's the senior manager, community impact of DoSomething. Such a pleasure to have you with us, Sahara.
Thank you for having me. It's great.
It's been a wild 14 hours for us guys. And have you been following it as the day progresses?
I have been following. I think this is the coolest thing, and the fact that you all are still doing this among a global pandemic is awesome. So kudos to you guys and all the runners out there.
Super. I mean, the global pandemic. Instagram has chosen one day in however many years to go down, so we can't do these conversations on there. We're agile. We move with the times, and that's something we're pretty proud of. But let's talk about you. Obviously, you're working for DoSomething, and I'd love to know your own little personal journey, how you got involved in DoSomething and why.
Yeah, that's a great question. So I've been at DoSomething now for about 2 years, and I think when I started my career, I always wanted to do something within social justice, and I started as an educator and a teacher. And so as I was thinking about what I wanted my next steps to be, I love working with and for young people, and I found DoSomething as a place that really let young people be in charge, be change agents for the future. And I just think that it has an awesome mission about young people doing good in their communities all across the globe. And so I started 2 years ago, and I started as an associate managing our various volunteer campaigns. And as you said, I'm now the senior manager of community impact. So I look across all of our campaigns and see how they're impacting young people and how they're impacting the communities and folks that they're trying to help.
Amazing. I mean, the young people leading the way. Yeah. And that's just fantastic, isn't it? And the youthful ideas, the creativity, the energy. I mean, that's what we want, isn't it? That's what we need.
It's exactly what we need, for sure.
Yeah, no one understands what's happening right now in this world better than, especially at this time where social media and all things like this are so powerful, than the youth of today. So it's really amazing. And so DoSomething a champion so many causes. Is there one in particular that really resonates with your heart?
Yeah, I would say, like I said, I was a teacher, and so I think education and issues of education justice are really personal for me. And I think this year we've done a lot of work around racial justice and just like thinking about equity. And so anytime that we can, advocate for equity for all are tend to be my favorite campaigns.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, and that's, we're striving for that in the most simple way with what we're doing, like breaking down inequality, breaking down injustice, destroying discrimination. And I personally feel that just seeing and feeling like you belong to a community, a worldwide community with people from everywhere in the world. And that's just such a powerful thing. Just like, oh, we're doing the same thing. And it's just like, just planting little seeds in people's minds that can hopefully kind of blossom into oak trees in time. But it's a real lovely thing to be doing. And I think that's our personal superpower as a team, is just that kind of sprinkling little seeds that can really grow, and this unity and this togetherness. That's just, it feels such a simple thing and something that everyone should be doing. And we're slowly whittling it down. We're getting more and more people to engage, and to be part of something. So that's
Yeah,
super cool.
I mean, I even think it's so great, like what you all are doing and how it's like, it is a run, but you're encouraging people to just get moving in their house, and just even thinking about like the accessibility of that. No matter what people's abilities are, they can get out, get moving, give back to your cause. You're engaging with us and different partners doing other really good work. And so I think you guys are definitely champions for equity and equality. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, yeah. And it's really nice that we've got so many schools involved all across the world. Thousands and thousands of pupils are have been running, and having a small lesson plans within their educational day to kind of bring that to the forefront of their mind. And like, that's just a magnificent, isn't it? And they're the kind of pictures that we're most excited about seeing when they come in, the schools, the young people, just because of that same energy that we were talking about before. But yeah, that's our superpower. I superpower for good. I wanted to ask you, like, what if you could have any superpower, not your like flying, but your superpower for good? What would that be, and what difference would that make in the world?
Yeah, I actually think so. This is a question we actually ask at DoSomething, like, what is the superpower you would use to change the world? And I'm gonna mess up the word, but I think it's called omnilinguist, which is someone who can talk to, like, you can speak any language, and not just like languages, but you can understand computer code, you can understand like nonverbal cues, you can talk to animals, which is really cool. And so I'm like, that is the superpower I want, to be able to communicate not just with people, but thinking about our environment and how to improve our environment, thinking about how to use technology. I think that is like the ultimate superpower. Have you heard that one yet today?
No, that's the first time, and I'm like blown away. I was a little bit quiet there. I was like, oh, that is cool.
Yes, omnilinguist is the word. It is
Omnilinguist. Okay,
yeah.
so I'm going to steal that and use it myself every time anyone asks me any of those questions ever again, because I especially as a Brit, we live on this little island. My language skills are pretty poor, but I love to travel, and I do try. I really, really do. But to be able to just open my mouth and communicate with anyone, that's powerful. Really, really nice. Yeah. And like, obviously we've got all these runners all over the world. 195 countries. I keep saying it because it's blown my mind. And I wondered, is there a message that you would like to share with them from DoSomething, from yourself?
Yeah, I think from DoSomething, I want to be able to say thank you, and thank you for getting moving and staying motivated. And then I think from me personally, stay hydrated. I think that is super important when you're exercising and moving, and keeps you healthy. So keep hydrated.
That is so true. You know what? I wish you told me that last week. I actually went for a 17-mile run, and I got up and I was excited about it. Didn't drink anything. Didn't even have a cup of coffee. Did a 17-mile run, and I had a headache for I think about 2 days afterwards. So,
well, I wish I would have told you last week.
Yeah, just a week late for me. Thanks very much.
So stay hydrated. Your story is exactly why we need to keep drinking water.
Exactly. Hopefully everyone is as well. What about what's coming next for DoSomething? Are there big campaigns coming up that are exciting?
Yeah. So starting in the new year, we will be launching a volunteer credits program. So I think for young people, especially in schools, you said you had a lot of schools participating. Young people are always looking for volunteer opportunities. Some schools, it's a requirement. And so we will be adding that to a couple of our campaigns starting on January 1, where you can earn service hours and volunteer credits. It's kind of tied in with the new year. Here in the States, we have Martin Luther King Day, which is a day of service, Black History Month. So just really tying into those values is something I'm really looking forward to for the first 2 months of 2021.
Wow, super mega cool. And what time is it where you are now?
It is 5:11 p.m.
Are you going to be putting your running trainers on at 7 o'clock?
I won't put my running trainers on, but I have athletic pants. I have my athletic top. I'll be moving. I'll be moving with you.
Yeah.
I might be barefoot, but I'll be moving with you.
That's cool. That's all we ask for is, this is it. We've tried to make it, every human has been our hashtag. We always want every human to be able to get involved. And that is in whatever means that is. It's not competitive. We're not looking to see who's running the furthest. We're just trying to bring everyone in within this big embrace. And whatever you do, and we've actually had a great grandma said she's going to knit for an hour. Right? Absolutely. Thanks very much. That is brilliant.
Love that. I love
so that. Lovely, isn't it? Really, really loved it. Really touched us when we heard that. So yeah, really, really mega. Well, Sahara, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Everyone who's out there listening to this, we are raising money for 5 different charities. Do Something, No Hate, No Bully, Know Your Rights Camp, and UNICEF. You can still go to our website, onerun.global. You can make donations. You can buy our sweaters, our t-shirts. Every single penny of that goes to charity. Please dig deep. Let's help us make a difference. These charities we're working with are doing incredible things for humans all over the planet. And we're very, very proud to be working with you and Do Something.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having us.
Total pleasure. See you, Sahara.
Bye.
Bye.